Cool. Good morning. Thank you for joining me again, as always. We are back to Tears of the Kingdom. This is kind of an off day for me. I don't have a lot of viewers on the midweek days usually. So we're just going to do some very light activity with going around to try and upgrade our battery. And I'll also need to stop and grab some food. I mean, I have lots of food, but I need to cook it. So we should probably end up going to Death Mountain at some point. Did I leave anything behind here? If I'm lucky, there should be at least one more stone hammer. There we go. But for now, I have many boss fights to do. How many fairies do I have? That's a good question. Just one fairy. I should probably pick some more of those up too. But we're going to do boss fights first, and once I run out of them, that's when I'll look at the fairies. But we did end up getting our new tank built. I think there's still some improvements that can be made to it, but it's in pretty good shape at the moment, so I'm happy with that. I still haven't located all of the bosses in the Central Hyrule Depths again. We're going to need to work on finding them all. I did locate a couple, but not, like, enough of them. What are you firing at? Oh, there was one down there. Ideally, next time I come out of here, I would like to have an entire new battery. I think I've only got one extra cell right now. Oh no, I did get the other two, which is good. Do I have any more large bright bloom seeds? I don't know. But go away. Oh, I forgot to open my chat. There we go, that's better. I have a very janky setup right now where I've got my phone just underneath my mic running chat for me, and I totally forgot to sign into my own chat room, which was not the smartest thing I could do. We're taken care of now, though. In any case, I still need to work on that. I have this really bad habit of starting off my thoughts with an or an when I'm on the spot like this, and that's very weird. I don't speak like that in real life. So if you catch me doing that, please do let me know. I would like to stop it. And the more people are on board trying to shut me down from it, the more likely I'm going to stop myself in the process. This looks like a boss fight area, but maybe not. I think there is... Oh, hey, look. He knows. I'm just going to mark him first so that we don't lose him. There we go. These guys especially are very important right now because they're going to be needed for upgrading my Fierce Deity armor. And this isn't like the super powerful version of a tank with lots of lasers and perfect setup. This is an early game tank that's meant to more or less just keep me alive. It's meant to use as little battery power as possible. Enoch's toenail, there we go. It's the toenails I need the most of, because each piece of the Fierce Deity armor needs, like, 5 of them, I think? At least for the first level. I don't remember if I need more for the subsequent levels. But we'll find out eventually. Honestly, I haven't even unlocked any fairies yet. any great fairies yet. So, still much work to do. As you might have guessed by the fact that I have 4 hearts and haven't cashed in any of my extra orbs yet. I still need at least 4 more shrines, if not 8 more, in order to get the Master Sword. But I don't know if we'll be doing that today. Not because I don't want to, but just because this is kind of a slow day event. Actually, how is my weapon supply? I'm a little low on everything that I need. Okay. So what we might end up doing is, as soon as these weapons break, I will go find Hestu, try and upgrade my stash a little bit. We'll get some more fairies, and then we'll try and go... Oh. I just need to fight this guy first. I do have a rock hammer. I'll just use this. Oops. Yeah, the shield spikes got me. That's unfortunate. Like, tremendously so. Get this to flip over again. There we go. I know there is a device I can build to put onto my tank that will end up smashing the armor for me, but I've never built it before, so I'll have to look into that a little bit. Really, I just kind of rely on my usual smashing techniques, at least for the moment. Reveal yourself, Spike Ball. Oh, is it covered in rock? Doesn't look like it. Oh! That's why I take very careful care to make sure the bottom of my tank is protected, because it is way too easy to blow up on bonflowers I'm not paying attention to. Like, way too easy. Let me swap some armor here. I only have 1 piece. Oh, I don't need the Fierce Deity at the moment. I've got these. I forgot about that. And he's not coming out of his shell at the moment, so we're not going to worry about him. To be honest, I don't even know where in the Death Side. I think slightly northeast. Oh, is that? That's protected by rock. Okay. Yeah. Fixed. Spewing rocks again. Thanks for that. There we go. Let's swap weapons. He'll do. Perfect. I don't really want to open this. I don't think it'll be anything good at the moment. Soldier's shield. Eh. I kind of don't want to burn any more of the durability on my main attack sword until I've beaten another boss. Because I think I have one that's still good to go. It's not even pristine. It should last for a little while, though. It is a royal sword. What's in here? Arrows, yay. Are you covered in rock? No, you're not. Good. Back to you. Excellent. It is just personal habit that every time I come down, I like to try and leave with an extra battery. But that is kind of a lot to ask sometimes. Especially early game, where I have so many things that I need to do. Give me this. Like, I don't have any of my food prepared, I'm out of fairies, I haven't unlocked any of the great fairies. There's so much that needs to be done still. Let's see, there's a glutton over here and a Talos over there. We'll go for this guy first. I already have this armor out and ready to go, so we'll take down a Frox. I gotta put something on the front of that so it doesn't smash as hard. Oh, he's gonna charge. Let's give him one of these. And then, smashy smashy. Uh-oh. It broke. Whoa, I didn't get knocked high enough. I did not get knocked high enough. Give him that. Because I need to fuse a new item to this sword. Maybe another Frox Fang? Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't need to be super high quality, it just needs to work. And he should knock me up. There we go. Drop. Whoop! That's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's very bad. I mean, at least it didn't give me a weakness. Eat that. Just chew on it for a while. I don't care about the rest. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, but pretty close. How many of those do I have now? 40 to 60, okay. Unfortunately, I really should leave to get some better weapons. Just because I am super, super low on them. 3 rock-smashing hammers are not going to be enough to keep me going down here. I guess we can take off. It's not the biggest deal to have to come back. I might have enough for that guy still. There is probably enough damage in this fresh Frox hammer to take care of it. And I think, unfortunately, my tank got destroyed by distance. So we're gonna leave that. Oh, out to the west. I actually rather hate these Gerudo bows. It's the one that I'm using right now. I don't even remember where I got it, to be honest. But that zoom in effect takes longer to activate, so you can't draw your bow quite as quickly. And that's super annoying, because sometimes the quick reactions are what are needed. It might come in handy here, though. because I do have to knock these guys off. There we go. Card for this. And up we go. Oops, wrong button. Come on, finish it. Dang it. Nope. Gotta get the right skill back. There we are. And in fact, I think I can just finish this one. Awesome. I might actually want to start doing, okay, well, I definitely didn't need that. We'll just do this for now. But I might want to start working on the Hateno Village quests, because I'd like to start growing some pumpkins. They will help a lot. Especially trying not to die while doing silly things like this until... oh, crap, damn it. Until I get maybe the Gloom Armor. I'm not sure if I actually want to invest in that. Let's see here. There should be... is this the Bargainer statue? I think it's him. Which is kind of weird, because I don't think there's a goddess statue up here. I might have to look at that later. For now, let's go investigate. We'll build this. Oh, right, I have to fix this too. That is an unnecessary piece that I just 100% forgot to take off. Oh, this way. Thank you. Ooh. My gyroscope doesn't have a way to stop it from falling over. Let's see here. Yeah, there's the first Bargainer statue. I knew he was around here somewhere. That is super weird, though. Like, there's supposed to be a goddess statue above each one of these. You who stand before me, make an offering. Offer pose to me, spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. Pitiful beings who have lost their home and wander this land. Yeah. Good, evil. That's the futile perspective of narrow-minded beings. I could just do some of those as well, but I'm not going to. Dark Tunic for 150. I like the Dark Tunic, because the Dark Link Armor gives you... oh, I can just buy more magic rods. I actually forgot about that. That's cool. But the Dark Tunic is really nice, because the Dark Set gives you automatic haste in the nighttime. And I think it's the only one that does that. Anyway. I'm going to forego... actually... no, I'm going to go beat this guy. That won't be too big of a deal. Actually, I only have 4 hearts and no fairies. We're going to leave. We're going to leave right now. Let's go to... which one will give me some easy fairies? I mean, all of them will, but these ones are a little colder. This one should be fine. I think it's more temperate in the sky than it is near the ground. I should get the Yiga armor too, just to make it a little easier to get the fairies. I could get the Sheik armor, but it's expensive. I don't want to spend more rupees on that. Up we go. How cold are we? Still cold, but my regular cheapo armor will do for now. I'll put this on, we'll put these on, and then which way to the ferries? Southeast, I think? There we go. So we're going to have to do a couple of things. We're going to need to, while we're up here, gather the fairies, obviously. I talked about that. And then I think maybe to Death Mountain, we'll cook some apples up. I only have about 200 that need to be roasted. And then we'll probably go into the, not the depths. Well, yeah, we're going to go into the depths. Crap. For some pristine weapons. Should be pretty easy to get those. There we are. Only took 3 tries. Why was there only 2 fairies here? That's unusual. Oh well. Let's see here. I've got 2, 3, 4 shrines ready to go. I think the Akala Sky is probably going to be the closest. Especially if I just make that same battery-powered hoverbike. An interesting thing that I learned the other day was that the amount of Zonai armor you have doesn't actually impact the batteries, which means you grab them and they just kind of work at maximum efficiency. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that too. Well, you know what? I'm here. Let's do this first. Whee! Uh-oh, I forgot about this guy. Go away. Get your horn and your charge. Do I have... I do not. Let's fuse a rocket here too. You never know when you'll need one. Make sure I don't get shot. My straight into the side. And I'm gonna have to go up there. Save myself a little bit of time doing that. At least I think it's saving me a little bit of time. I can't actually be sure at this point, because I do now have to climb. And I guess luminous stones. I'm not actually going to use them for anything, but I'll grab them anyway. Doesn't hurt to have them. Ooh, sapphire. So we'll grab these. And then if I'm lucky, I will nail this on the first attempt. Sometimes it rolls a little oddly, but I should be able to just drop this right here. Yep, we're good. It's not perfect, but it's easy. And I think this one is just a light. I don't think there's any challenge to it. We'll see. We'll see. Raru's blessing. Awesome. Now I want to just kind of cruise out to the Lome Labyrinth. Lome Labyrinth? I don't remember. I think that's the one to the north. Because that's 2 easy shrines, but I don't know if I can glide far enough from here. We'll see. Auto build, do your thing. Not that one, because I don't have enough battery power for it. I guess we'll just use the fan plane. I don't like doing it, but we will. And the only reason I don't like using the fan plane is because it seems excessive. The 3 fans just aren't really necessary as far as I'm concerned. 2 is overkill, 1 will usually do, which would make this like 6 Zonite instead of the 12 that this one takes. But what can you do? This one will work. I might want to stop there and get some fairies from that island too. It is far enough away from the tower that it might not be the easiest, but it's close, so, you know, it'll work. While I'm at it, let's swap back to this. I'm looking forward to having enough battery power that I won't have to. But unfortunately, early game, the Zonai armor is super helpful, specifically because you don't have a lot of batteries. The efficiency makes it much nicer. Come on, you can do it. Last, darn it, last. Almost there. I should be entering the 0G area soon. Hopefully. Come on, I'm close. I know I am. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, I made it in. Unfortunately, I'm out of stamina. What even is this? Oh, it's just a light. Okay. Oh! Oh, I got so lucky. Holy crap. I got so lucky. Oh well. It didn't work, and that's okay. That wasn't actually our purpose for going out anyway. It would have been a nice thing to have. I do not want to have metal equipped right now. And where's my weapon? I'll swap to that one. So the main thing right now is I just want to get over to Death Mountain because I need to cook up some food. And it's a lot faster once we're here. Because any old cave is hot enough that I can just walk in, drop things on the ground, and then pick them up after. But it is kind of a pain in the butt to get there. There are other ways I could do it, like if I went on a long glide. But I'm trying not to do that. I want to do as few long glides as possible. Not because I don't like them, it's just kind of boring to soar through the air. I say as I gently float with the paraglider. May as well grab these, never know when they'll come in handy. Now, cave. Where is cave? That's a good question. I just came from Noob Nat's stream. She was playing more Outer Wilds with her husband. And I get used to saying that a lot. Good question. Makes you think, doesn't it? I wonder. That and my recent favorite, Selective Amnesia. I like Selective Amnesia. That's a fun one to say. Outer Wilds is such a good game. Excuse me. I wish I had more to play. I wonder if the developers are going to do anything else with it. Not with the game itself, but if they're going to do anything else in terms of making games. Because that'd be nice. I would play what they put out next. For sure. I kind of wonder if I would even like the Imprisoning War that just got released. I know one thing for sure, Nintendo is still being a little too greedy, so I wouldn't want to invest in them at the moment. But, come on. There we go. If they stop doing that, I would consider getting it. Otherwise, I may just go to secondhand. Still need to find a cave somewhere up here. I could also go underground, because it's not hard to get to the lava areas there. But if you get too close, you just instantly cook. And I don't have any armor to protect me from that right now. I could get some pretty easily. I picked up armor pieces that I can sell, so I can at least get one piece of environmental protection armor. But I haven't done it yet. Oh, that's a deer. That's why. A deer, a stag, an elk. I'm not sure what to call it. I do like these little vertebrae that are just kind of hanging around. They're funny. And surprisingly effective when you need a hammer in a hurry. Come on, up we go. Almost there. Good. And I'm pretty sure, not you guys. Oops. Let me swap over my armor. None of this stuff is really necessary at the moment. Oh, is this a giant Stalfos? No. Or if it is a Stallnox, he's too buried in the ground to be helpful. I just need a cave of some sort. Something even slightly in the mountain will do. Oh hey, Octorok. We're gonna mark you as a sword, so I can come repair later. Actually, come to think of it, if I do this, can't it put an upgrade on my Hylian shield now? Let me do this. There we go. Oh, it got stuck. Darn. Ow. You what? It looks like. Gimme. Really? Because he will respawn with the next blood moon. But in the meantime, he can't repair again. Ooh, durability up. I know some people like the defense up, or the defense up 2, but that is not my favorite, just because I like the Hylian shield for its durability. I don't care about getting 100 defense on it, that doesn't do much. I mean, it does some things, but it's not... I don't view it as necessary. Granted, with how durable the shield is, it's not exactly like the Hylian shield is necessary either. Like the durability up is necessary, but I like it. And when I'm using it as a skateboard, which is its main purpose for me, it's just nice that it won't break very often. I was sure there was an entrance somewhere around here into the mountain. Like, I was really sure of it. And now, I can't for the life of me find it. But there should be a cave somewhere. Oh, here's a shrine at least, that'll help. And I'm gonna mark you. Oops. Are you marked? I thought I missed you. No, I guess the red one is right. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one leads into a cave, though. Like, I think the crystal is inside a cave. Yes, I know, bringing the crystal. I will get to you eventually. The fact that they're exploding rocks is really annoying, though. Oh, hi. Whoa! That was a huge explosion. My bad. Okay, can we just get in, please? Thank you. Now. Yep. Set on fire. Oh. Let's put that out. Good. And where is it? Oh, right there. Okay. Which means this is about the right spot to start dumping my apples. And I can do, I think, 4 sets. Any more than that and they'll start despawning. There we go. Right about here. Oops, not those. Isn't there a way to add the same things? Maybe only at a cooking pot. It's not tremendously fun to do this part, but it is faster and easier than going to a cooking pot. Not to mention, all of these apples will take up a single slot, which is something I've been needing to do for a while. This game is very not generous with healing sometimes. Or not forthcoming with ways to heal, and everything does a crap ton of damage. Especially if you go into one of the non-beginner areas early, like I do. You'll just be piled on and have 0 health. I'll just wait. I picked up an apple too early by accident. But it's not as though I'm on a time limit or I can only do this so many times. We are just prepping for the future. Was that 3 or 4 groups? I don't remember. I wasn't counting. I was busy talking. There we go. I don't spend an awful lot of time in this area, so I'm not... Of course I'd drop one. So I'm a little unaware of where everything should be. That's why it even took me a while to get into a cave here. I just wasn't sure where I could find one. 3, 4. And I need to do this one more time. I'll save the other 20 apples or so, just because I might want to put them in proper dishes later. Or they might be needed for quests or something as well. I want these giant break blooms. There we go. And that will be good enough. Now, I think I might actually want to try and get the tower here. Because if I get the tower... I mean, there's not really a point aside from revealing the map. And revealing the map is good. So we're going to do that. But I would also like to get to Goron City. Because I need at least one piece of armor for flame resistant in order to go harvest from Dinraal. Where's my... Here we go. You know what? This will be fine for now. The hover cycle will do good enough. I don't have a lot of battery power, but saving on the zonite when I can is good. Especially since I just need some height to figure out where I am. So up we go. I should really look into getting the third piece of zolanite armor too. I know where it is, I just haven't gone to get it yet. Oh, hey! That's convenient. There's the tower. Where is Goron City? I don't need to go all the way up to the top, and I know that. Good question. Good question indeed. Now there is a way to cheat this a little bit so that your battery doesn't expire. I don't like using it. It feels like cheating when I do. But what you do is you let go of the controls and then you rewind time, and that little bit of freezing just stops your battery from draining. It lets it recharge without actually removing you. Like, it doesn't take you back as long as you're toggling. Oh, hey, another shrine. I'm pretty close to the shrine. I'm going to soak in these hot springs for a second. Save myself some food, heal up here. Honestly, I would love to get to some hot springs again soon. It feels like it's been an eternity since I've gone to any, and I really like hot springs. They are so comfortable. But I haven't been to any since I was a kid. And it feels like a shame. Take this again, get the one-shot protection. Thankfully, this armor is good enough that I shouldn't have to worry about being one-shot for a while. At 24 defense, that's like 6 hearts worth of damage it'll protect me from. I'll only take a quarter heart from each hit. And most things won't do that much damage. Most things. Obviously, as the game progresses, they'll do more, but for now, it'll help out. I wish I didn't feel this way. Let's see, what do we have here? Against the flow. Am I going to catch on fire from the lava? No? Excellent. Bridge. And I guess I'm going to need to bring the ball back over here. This'll do. Bump. It might be a weird association, but now that I've said bump, I kind of want to play volleyball. Because that used to be one of the terms that was used, right? It was like set, bump, spike. Those were the three main things to do for it. And I really liked playing volleyball, but that was many a day ago. Big one. We'll make this into a boat. And off we go. I could have stacked both fans, but I didn't really need to. I feel like I would have lost more time doing that. And it's not exactly as though this is a time attack, but it still helps a little bit to save time where I can, I think. Now, 14. 6 more and I can get the Master Sword, but I think I'll do that next stream. So tomorrow. It's kind of a big event, so I'd like my usual friends to be able to come and see it. I like these. They're sturdy. For now... Oh, hey. Mark you as well. I wish there wasn't a limit to the pins, or rather that there were more variants in the pins that I could put in. Right now, I just kind of have to do a personal codex for it. So, for example, if I'm finding weapons in the depths with the various types of pools available, I'll give myself a hint as to which ones are long swords, single-handed swords, spears, that sort of thing. But I have to use multiple stickers for it, which is kind of annoying. Where is this tower? It should have been right out here. It is hiding from me, and I don't like that. I actually didn't realize there were so many of these luminescent stones down here. That could be good, though. I don't remember what I need the stars for, but I do know that they are used for some armor sets. So if I can find them, awesome. Where is this tower? I don't want to go over there. I'm looking for the tower. And it should be, like, right here. Maybe not right here, but close by. Unfortunately, the mountain itself obscures the tower. It feels like a bit of a funny thing that the tower is at one of the lowest points in the mountain. There it is. I'll make myself a throwaway hoverbike again. 9 zoanite is not too bad. If you could pick what you wanted to buy from the gacha machines, like if they were stores instead of gachas, it would be much more reasonable to just have a huge reserve of these parts. Because as it is, in terms of the zoanite investment, it should be like 6 zoanite. But since I have to create it from nothing, it becomes 9 instead. Which is a big pain in my buttocks. Now, when is this going to start falling apart? I need me some pieces from the sky. There are rocks that should land, like, right down there soon. But they're not being forthcoming, so let's run a little bit past. And they will eventually drop. At least they should eventually drop. There's one. And now we very gently lift it back up into the sky. Just what I always wanted. Another zoanite sword. So this tower's problem is that something broke the door, and you gotta go in from the top. To open it from this side. Oh no, I have to use the terminal first. There we go. Alright. Let's get to scanning. Why did the lights on my controller change? I've forgotten where the light button is. Is it this one? Nope. Oh yeah, it is that one. Okay. I got a fancy new controller with the Hall effect sensors in it. I've talked about it a couple of times. But it also has pretty lights inside, and they didn't stay the color that I wanted. It was somewhat frustrating. Now, let's see here. I should be able to pick out Goron City on the map. That's the Bedrock Bistro, Goron Hot Springs, Goro Cove, Darunia Lake. Where is it? Is it here? No. There used to be like checkpoints and stuff that you could see. I may end up just needing to follow the trail. Is this it? It might be, yeah. That's not a big deal then. I will head down and follow the trail up. Because the armor that I have now will protect me for a little bit. But the issue is, it will very quickly be outclassed, and then I'll be in trouble. So I need to be prepping for upgrading the armor, which means I need dragon parts. The Hinox parts will come kind of naturally as I start fighting bosses in the depths, but for everything else, I do in fact need to have the dragon parts. And I can only get one per dragon per 10 minutes. So I do need to put some effort into actively seeking them out when I can, which means I need spots along their route. Let's see here. We're going to use our motorcycle. Oops. Forgot to actually build it like a dum-dum. There we are. And let's hope there's not so many rocks in the way that they'll obstruct me from getting up. Because this is good at climbing hills, it's still not good at climbing rocks. And I need to go to the right. So this way. I've never seen a Goron run that fast. That was hilarious. I do love the efficiency of this thing. Early on, the battery efficiency is so nice. And we are very much still in the early game. Maybe the mid-game. We are about like 6 hours in. Actually, this might be hour 7 right now. By the time we're done stream today, it should be hour 8. Oops. Come on, up we go. Get. Which I guess out of a 40-hour game would still put us early. Clothing shop. I think 7, 14, 12. I guess we'll just get the top for now. Buy my stuff. Because specifically, I can sell off the Royal Guard armor. I am not going to use it for anything from now on. Perfect. Flamebreaker armor. Perfect. I think that'll be enough to stop me from igniting on Dinraal. I think. I really hope so. And where did I leave my motorcycle? It should be somewhere around here. Unless it despawned, which is possible. Nope, it's up there. Woohoo! Perfect. So next thing I need to do is to find my way out to here. It should be almost directly west, but I think if I follow the road north, that'll be a little easier. Previously, it was the Dark Ruins, but now the darkness has all faded. And it's a tower that I need to get to. Would you stop flipping? I did not set this one up very well. Okay. Hold in place. Getting fed up with myself here. Close enough. There. Man, what a pain in the butt. Am I going the right way? This should be the right way. Come on. Again, there's no particular reason that I'm going up to do this, except that I'm kind of in the area. I give up. I'm just carrying you. I'll fix this again later. Realistically, if I had a sled I could attach to my shield, I wouldn't even bother with the car. But I don't think I have any of my inventory right now. So we're doing it the hard way. Come on. There we are. Oh. Doesn't help if I get hooked on that. That's a bit of an accident. Oh, come on. Already burned through a fairy just because he was in the area. You have no idea how annoyed I am right now. Do I have... I don't have a sled. Okay. I need to start making traps. Not going down there. Is it this way? It might be this way. Right through those gates should do. And again, this is not exactly fast, but I don't really want to build another motorcycle right now. Hover cycle just won't last long enough because I don't have the battery power for it. So, for a little bit, we're just gonna huff it. And finally, we can go downhill. It's still not great because the friction on the shield is really high, but it's better than nothing. It's a little weird because the friction used to be lower on the shield in Breath of the Wild. At least I think so. I was actually seeing a few shorts on YouTube about it earlier, and I have forgotten a lot of things about Breath of the Wild. I was trying to remember what weapons I would usually get, where I would go for things, and I 100% just do not recall. Get some meat. Ooh, prime meat. This will be fine. Floria. I really like some of the Lizalfos stuff, especially the blue Lizalfos horns. I should maybe go grab a few of those, to be honest. There should be some around Hyrule Castle, like no big deal. I just can't sink into this muck. That'll be bad. And I think, unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. So, can I freeze this for a little platform? Nope. It is too mucky. I guess we're going up there. Actually, I should off some of the flux constructs as well. I should have enough for that. Or they should have respawned, because a Blood Moon has hit already. And then I can give the flux construct pounder a go in my inventory, which should be exactly the same amount of damage. Just easier to get. Typhlo Ruins. Which is interesting, because I thought it used to be the Typhlo Ruins. Surprise, mofo! Get out of the way so I don't get crushed. And I could attach a rocket to this, but really, I can also just move it by hand. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And ta-da!
Oh.
I thought I could skip this conversation, I guess not. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Now, is there a fairy fountain somewhere nearby? That's a good question. I know there is... I think that's Courage Island? It might be Valor Island right nearby. And there should be fairies down at the base of it. And is Dinraal in the air? I don't see it. Okay. Well, for now we'll just head over here. Should be pretty easy to drop in and unlock this ruin here. This shrine, not this ruin. Although I guess they are pretty similar. I'm not going to worry about gathering it for now. Yes, I know. Seek the crystal connected to the beam. Oh, I guess I will. I was going to head over and beat that guy anyway. May as well see what's in here. I don't remember what I get from this particular gacha machine. Actually, I don't remember what I get from most of them. There are a few I hit more frequently than others, but this is not one of them. Steering sticks, awesome. Lights, not that big a deal. Shock emitter is cool. Is that everything? No, there's one more, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. I can figure it out later. Since I was just talking about the flux pounder, though, let's go get one. I'm not sure if this is a flux construct 1 or 2. It's a 1. Cool. Easy kill. There we go. Now the hard part is getting this back up. I think there's probably enough off of here. Unless there's no rockets. And indeed, there are no rockets. Okay. But I'm pretty sure there is on the back of this one. At least I would hope so, because I can't see any right now. Yeah, there's a whole bunch here. Okie dokie. just in case, let's fuse this, because I don't really want it taking off on me. And I'm not going to grab this one until we slow down. Because if I grab it too early, I'll end up screwing myself over. Because the weight of carrying it will stop the upward motion of this platform, which is just a massive pain in the butt. And there we go. I think this one is a free shrine again. Yeah, just a free blessing. Oh, another magic rod. Cool. I'm glad I didn't buy one. Now, I think I am going to go talk to Hestu first. How many of these do I have? 8? Because that should be enough for, like, 3 extra weapon slots, I think. And that'll be pretty big for getting pristine weapons in. Also, I'm going to do a quick drift over to Courage Island. I think there may actually be a shrine I can dive into from above as well up here. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, gimme. There we go. And I'll probably throw my glider armor on. Just to make the trip a little smoother. You know, the very first time I played this game, I thought I had to get myself up there. So I spent an enormous amount of time and resources building like hot air balloon contraptions, using my ultra hand and ascend to try and climb up all of these areas, and it took like a long time. I never actually realized that the simplest thing to do is just to go down to the bottom and talk to the construct, and he'll just take you up to the top. You don't actually need to climb that at all. Now, let's see if there's any fairies around here. There's one here. Any more floating nearby? There's one over there, okay. Perfect. Ooh, there's one more. I think that'll bring me up to 4, which I haven't had for a while. Come on, get down here. I'm kind of scared to stand because I don't want to scare it off. But it's floating just a tad too high. Dang it, I missed. Oh well, c'est la vie. Let's gather the stuff up here first, because I had burned through a few dazzle fruits in the depths already. Good. It's 11:30. I wonder how soon till the next blood moon. I'd really rather get down and try and grab some of these pristine weapons ahead of time, so that they'll respawn by the next blood moon. I just want them populating as often as possible. Hey, Light Dragon. The more of these you do, the easier they become, because you get more pieces of the glider armor. There we go. A little slow, but not the worst. And more importantly, it revealed the shrine, which is what I actually wanted. I mean, I'll still do the trial itself, but it was the shrine I was after. I don't remember if this is one I have to fight for. If it is, that's going to be kind of a problem. Because I don't like doing any of these combat shrines until I have more hearts, as evidenced by the fact that I died in the second one. Oh yeah, this one's fine. Don't need that. Oh, actually, yes, I do need that. I forgot this one is combat. I don't know if this will blind him is the problem. And it does not seem to. Uh-oh. This is why I didn't want to do this. Oops. Whoa! Okay, you know what? We're leaving. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I'm gonna be a coward. We're leaving. I forgot how difficult these are to do. If I had, like, 2 or 3 more hearts so I could take a second hit, that'd be one thing, but I did not. We're just gonna get this other piece of armor, try and get the shrine down at the bottom. The easy access one. And then, oops. Oh, new record, cool. So we're going to try and get the easy access shrine down at the bottom. Head over for some pristine weapons, hopefully. Which means we'll have to explore the depths a little bit. And more importantly, go and avoid some of the boss fights. How do I only have 2 fairies? Dang it. Oh well. I already used this. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. I did not use this device dispenser. Okay, let's do this one first. Thankfully, I have a lot of these. Or a decent amount of them at the very least. Construct heads, good. Batteries, that's nice. Got a lot of batteries, holy cow. Now, there should be, I think, towards the south end here. I'm gonna put this on. Actually, while I'm at it, let's sort these. I think there should be... Oh, maybe not until I've cleared the forest. Oh, there it is. 2 of them. But I think this is the one that I can actually get in. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Okay, I guess that wasn't the one I could get in. I might have to clear the forest first. That could be the issue. We'll try the other one just in case. It's not like I lost health as a result of the attempt. But I'm pretty sure it would be the one further out. Yeah, see. It doesn't want to let me through. Okay, well, no big deal. Gotta go over to Kakariko Village, which should be not there. Here. How do I ban this person from my phone? I don't know. Well, I'll ban him later. A bot just showed up in my chat. But the message is hidden, so it doesn't matter. Let's do this shrine while I've got the chance. Just because I'm here. I think this will bring me up to 16? I guess we'll see in a second. Yeah, 16. And we're going to do this the funny way, which rather than gliding over, we're just going to get tossed. There's actually a second funny way you can do this, by gliding over. Or I guess by getting thrown over is the word that I'm looking for. But it takes a lot longer, because you have to set up like 2 or 3 of these in a row. Oops. And it's just not as fun to do. I mean, it is fun, but it takes so long that it's not quite as good to do. Basically, you just attach this ball in here. Oops. And then you drag this up and over. And then you link it together with some of the other things. Actually, I mean, I guess this is easy anyway. I may as well do it the fun way. Attach. Bring that down. And then we're going to attach this one so it gets a little bit more force on the throw. And for the final touch, we'll attach this for just a little bit more distance. Actually, this might even be the correct way to do it. I don't know for sure. But it is fun nonetheless. We are coming up on about the 2-hour mark here, so I will be stopping pretty soon. For the moment, though, I would really like to get one more Corsair honey. Because I need it for one of the Great Fairies. I need 3 Corsair honey total, and I have 2. It's either Corsair or Corsar honey, and I don't remember which. I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I would like to know. Corsair. Wait, I don't have any? Oh, that's surprising. I must be thinking of the last time I tried to do this. Grab that. Keep running. And then there should be one more in here, just kind of kicking around. Get that Korok. Ooh, tomatoes. Oh, there it is. I saw it over here somewhere. There it is. Okay, we have grabbed all of those, and now we're going down to the depths. And I need to go southwest, roughly that way. Not that far, this way. I would eventually be led here by some of the quest lines anyway, but I just know to come here early. Knowledge is one thing you can't take away, even if I can reset the progress of the game. Let's see here. Oops. Come on. There we go. This will do. Just to give me a little bit of an edge again, climbing this wall. I stopped halfway through my thought and said getting up here and climbing this wall in tandem. So it came out as giming this wall. But if we just follow this around, this is the area we get to for all of the good weapons. And this is available as soon as the first blood moon after you've broken them has happened. Which means the way that I started in the first episode would lead me to be able to directly come here. And it's pretty cool. Let's see, are there some fans here? There should be. Not at this one, I guess. That's okay. I guess around this way? I might have come up the wrong side, which is the issue. Let's smash this up, because getting a little extra zonite never hurts. Or zonite. Zonite. Here we are. So right over there is a rare Talos, and it is one of two in this back area, but it's really nice because it gives a not only diamonds usually, oh crap, but it also gives a rare Talos heart, which is super good. I just want to dodge it for the first little bit here, because I want to get a better weapon in order to facilitate my travel. No, I want to get a better weapon in order to fuse it to, so that I get something really good. Whatever, I'll just break you guys open. Nothing wrong with that. Get myself some amber. Now, where are all of the things that I can build with? Are they just up here? Here they are. I knew they weren't far off. We're gonna make one of these. Or we should be able to make one of these. That's unusual. I know there is another one of these nearby that I can make, but for whatever reason I can't get it. So we're gonna make my battle tank instead. It won't take long to get up there. $24. Yeah, maybe not this one. I'm being cheap right now. But it's okay. Once we get some more lighting here. It is definitely getting close to time to call it for the day. I'm making a lot of silly mistakes that are just driving me nuts. All right. There we are. That's a little better. Now, let's see about getting some of these pristine weapons. I'm gonna swap my armor here. And anywhere that there is a weapon pile, that's what we're looking for. There should be one just over here to start with. Somewhere over here. There's one. Let's see what he's got. A traveler's sword. Yay. How helpful. Once I've seen it, if I don't get rid of it, it's locked in, and it will just stay there without respawning at the next blood moon, which means it will never draw from the available pool of weaponry again. But if I just toss it off, I eliminate that problem. And it is free to repopulate from the pool. This is a spear. We're going to get rid of you. And we're using that as the code for spear. Because I would like a royal halberd. But I didn't get one this time. Most of the weapon piles are just kind of around the edges here. I think there's one or two floating around midway through this area. But we're going to go around the outside and just hope we get lucky. Oh, that looks like a good one. Hey! Royal Claymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot to clean out my inventory a little bit. Oh, well. Drop that, drop that, drop that. In fact, even the Royal Claymore, I'm really just going to be using as a rock smasher for some of these tougher enemies with big ol' gem weak spots on them. Oh, did I mark that? I did not. Poop. Well, I'll mark it from here. What do you have? Another traveler's sword. We did not get lucky this blood moon. Holy cow. A single-handed sword. And then... where was that other pile? There's the campground thingy, the monster ground. We're gonna say it's over there. It's probably not right, but it's close. And you're gonna go two-handed, which I'll just put as a person. Okay, continuing on. Let's go unlock this next light route. Oops. Got a little close to the ground. My bad. There is an enemy in here I really want to avoid. It's I think a white-maned Lionel. He's just kind of kicking around down here, and oh boy, do I not want to fight him. Because he's also covered in rock armor, which means you need a good amount of resources to fight him. Especially bomb flowers and bows. And I do not have that quite yet. That's a Frox. Which is not bad. Like, I can beat that fairly easily. In fact, I may even, once I find this next rare Rare Talos. Should be somewhere up here. Oop. No, come back. I still need you. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even be exploring this area without at least one more bar of battery and the last piece of the Zonite armor, but I'm being a little lazy today because I'm still just trying to get good stuff to progress through the game. We're gonna come back and look at that. Oh, this is gonna smack me into something. There we go. I think this is the last light route up here. I think there might be one more. Yeah, there's one more down to the southeast. I skipped over it. Oh well. Time being, where did I drop that? There it is. I would still like to get a royal sword from somewhere in here. Hopefully one did spawn. Hopefully. And if not, then I'll just have to come look again during the next blood moon. A halberd wouldn't be bad either, but for now it is the sword that I'm looking for. Where are you? Well, let's do this for now, because I am going to need something with which to smash. I should have a horn of some sort, maybe that Moblin horn. I'll use the last black one to start me off. Yeah, because I have a black Roblin horn, but the black Moblin horn is better. So let's do this one. There we go. And I did not let that charge long enough. Oh well. What do we have here? Another spear, huh? I'm not going to spare your feelings. You're worthless. There we go. Yeah, I'll take him out. No big deal. Gonna put the attack up armor on. And let's see about doing some extra damage. There we go. Easy peasy. And I don't think I really have anything I can stack that on at the moment. So just because, we're going to stick you onto a magic rod. and I'll go detach it later to put on something better. Back to the extra energy armor, and back to a better sword. Oh, hey. Almost missed this, and I did not want to do that. Now, what are you? Tell me something good. Nope. Another spear. Another worthless spear at that. Did not want that. I keep pressing the wrong button. And I guess I should probably cross over and get that one. Oh, there's another weapon down here. What do we got? Another worthless traveler sword. Yay! That's just what I want to spawn in this endgame area that's supposed to have all the good weapons. The worst things from the pool. Oh, had I not broken one during the last blood moon? That might be it, to be honest. I think I slacked off a little bit and didn't bust a sword before it happened. Oh well. I did get at least one good weapon, which is excellent. I'll just have to fuse something better to it, and then probably get it repaired before it breaks. I don't remember what's in here. It might be a piece of armor, or it might be something worthless. Or maybe something better than a piece of armor. That's a possibility too. Piece of armor. Okay. Now, where did my cycle go? Because there should be a couple more weapon drops I can look at. And some of them might have at least more royal broadswords, which would be nice. I thought I had also busted a halberd, but I think I would have seen one if I had put it into the pool already. Because I found 2 or 3 different spear drops. So maybe out this way? I mean, bare minimum, I can go get the Yiga fortress here. Which will be an easy extra 20 energy. That's not the one I need. Where is he? Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong section. Okay. Flip you back up. missed. How could I? Where is it? There he is. Perfect. Get this very expensive for no reason Yiga schematic. What the heck? Oh, never mind. I was wondering why that was glowing. Turns out it's just a light. And there should be just a couple more weapon caches down here. Or weapon chances, I should say. Here's one. Hey, halberd. Finally, I got something decent. Not the best, but decent. Halberds are good because of their long reach, not necessarily because of their damage. But there are a couple of enemy types that have their weak points on their butt, for example, among the Talos, which are really annoying to get. And what have we got here? Yeah. I must have not broken the royal sword before the blood moon. Which feels silly, because I thought I did. I usually make it a habit of doing that. But at least I broke some of the others, so I'm getting something decent. And again, I could have put in the Royal Guard swords as well, but they break so easily that they're just not worth carrying around. Because if I'm going to attach something strong to it, I want it to be able to last for a while. At least until I can replace whatever strong item I'm trying to put on, you know? Gotta stop and refresh this. I think what I'm gonna do is go get the last Talos near the entrance. That one that we passed by at first. And then I'll probably call it a day. And pick back up tomorrow. If I'm fortunate, we'll see another weapon pile somewhere along here on our way back. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure I've gathered about all of them. Yeah, this was a spear. I really need to get some more battery power, though. It wouldn't hurt to get the last piece of armor before the end of the day, too. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm really running out of energy. It's also getting a little harder to breathe again, so I probably shouldn't keep playing for much longer. It is the unfortunate bit about being sick. And even more unfortunate about trying to stream while sick. I'm just, I am a perpetually lonely fellow, so having people around, even if it's just for a couple hours a day, is nice. I say that all the time. It's not like that's an unusual thing for me to mention. Oh, yeah, I could beat this frogs, too. You know what? Let's go do this. That'll be easy. Hopefully easy. Yeah. I am also going to mark him, though, so that I don't forget where he is positionally. Scourge of the Depths. Chew on that, please. And while you're chewing, I'm going to run up on your back. Whee! This is not good. There we go. Eat another one, please, and thank you. And while you're waiting, let's drop one of these. I do a little bit more damage if I drop bombs in, but it's not, like, supremely necessary. And bombs are kind of rare, so I don't like to do it. Bright Bloom Seed will do. Chew on that. And there we go. Done and done. And now the last one we're going to do is just right over here. He is kind of far away, though. I might... Yeah, I'll make a new Zonite cycle. Where are we? I don't understand why they didn't put the ability to cycle through into this menu. Like, I can't go down to the next row by pressing right. It doesn't cycle all the way to the other end by pressing right. It's a very frustrating thing, especially when I want to navigate the menu quickly. But eventually, maybe they'll put that in as a quality of life thing. I can't imagine why they would, having gone this far without. But I can hope. I can hope. Man, lots of spears today. And another one here. There we go. Pick up some mushrooms just because they're here. Nope, I don't think I've checked this one yet. Another one-handed traveler sword. I absolutely did not break a royal sword before this. Blech. Did I do this one? Maybe, we'll see. Yes, okay. Any more? Not that I can see. Oh yeah, maybe I should attach one of those sleds down here to my shield. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because it is just kind of kicking around here. And that would be good for my skateboard. There we go. Go smack him in the butt. And I better change my armor to be correct as well. One more time. Get him to drop. Get up top. And bring him down. If you're wondering why I jump at the end, it's because it stops the combo without smashing down onto the ground. It just saves a little bit of durability. There we go. Okay. Gonna grab these poles just because I'm here. And then, what are we gonna do next time? I think, actually, how many of these do I have? 16? So I think what we'll do next time is we'll try and do the Great Plateau mission and get the Great Salvager statue, Depth statue, whatever his name is. We'll get him his eyes for the last stamina wheel. Because I'm just going to grab the... what is it? I can't think right now. I'm going to grab 4 of the 5 stamina upgrades that I need right now. And then next episode we'll do that with the Bargainer statue. That's what it is. And that'll give me the 5th stamina wheel, so I'll be able to pick up the Master Sword. I am still kind of off-put by the fact that they didn't put Master Sword Trials into Tears of the Kingdom. I know they said they didn't have any more DLC for it planned, or any DLC for it planned, but, like, it would be nice to have. In general, it would be nice to have. So, here we go. Stamina vessel. Purify my body. It's not that we're going to stop doing shrines, it's just that's an easy way to get it, and it needs to be done anyway. And then the next shrines can all go towards hearts, so I don't have to stress so much about dying. I do find it weird that when you get your stamina upgraded, she doesn't restore any of your hearts, though. I feel like that would just be a good thing for her to do. Alright. And then, I guess... Do I have any on the island here? I do not. Okay. In that case, we'll start up here at this shrine next episode. It should hopefully remind me that I want to glide down there. And it won't have to start off with a loading screen like this, which will be nice. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you for being here. If you're watching this on YouTube, I also appreciate you for doing that. Don't forget to sub if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate it. And hopefully I can see you live someday, because chatting with people is why I do this. Anyway, have a nice day. See you next time.